What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing my Star Trek Online playthrough. This is going to be part 29 and we're continuing Ja'ula's Discovery story arc. I am joined today by Grand Admiral Shadow. Her ship is on the left there of the screen. That is one beastie ship. She has joined us from her universe. She's going to be tagging along on our adventures today. So if you enjoy the content, feel free to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe on YouTube, and feel free to hit the follow button on Twitch. It does mean a lot to me if you do. Before we get started, a quick word from today's sponsor, then we can get on with the missions. Let's go. I'm really excited to be partnering with HelloFresh. Use my code to get 50% off your first box and 35% off your next 3 boxes, plus 3 gifts at the link in the description. But who are HelloFresh, you may ask? Well, meal times are made simple. HelloFresh provides all the ingredients and inspiration needed for stress-free cooking and meal planning, making it easy to serve meals that you and your loved ones will enjoy. HelloFresh has perfectly portioned ingredients that get delivered to your door hassle-free. You can select your weekly recipe from a variety of great tasting options. Modify the servings per recipe and schedule delivery at your convenience. And of course, you can pause or cancel your subscription at any time. HelloFresh offers many different recipes per week to choose from. The variety of choices means your dinners will always be different, and it gives you opportunity to try out new meals. You can also select unique options such as calorie smart, quick meals, and family friendly recipes. Each meal uses fresh ingredients from suppliers selected by HelloFresh. You can be sure that the ingredients you get are always fresh and of high quality. So if you want to spice up your meal times, I'm here to help. Use my code to get 50% off your first box and 35% off your next 3 boxes plus 3 gifts at the link. Offer ends Sunday the 23rd of April, so if you want great tasty meals, act now. And thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring my channel. Right, with the sponsor done, let's hail up our next mission and get underway. Just admiring Grand Admiral's ship there. It's a beast. She basically just said it's a Terran-style dreadnought, and it has a sun in its core, which basically is mean compared to my Odyssey Star Cruiser. That's sleek. Anyway, let's hail up and find out what our next mission is. What's that? That's what powers the ship. Nice. It's kind of like the one in Discovery, yeah, in the Terran universe.
A research team is analyzing spore colonies in the Donatu system. Their facilities are on a small moon there, but it's practically defenseless. Considering recent events, the Alliance wants to change that, and soon. They want us to go to Donatu and deploy defense satellites in orbit around the moon. Hopefully that will discourage anyone looking to harass the researchers or steal the spores.
Lieutenant Commander Paul Stamets. I'm on the job. Alright, helm, maneuvering thrusters only until we leave dry dock, and then set a course for wherever we're going. Please do share the mission. I'm not sure what the plan is then. Helm, set a course, Whoop 5, engage.
We're in luck. We made it here before Ja'ula. Let's get to work. Starfleet is studying a spore colony on the planetoid ahead. It's a scientific research facility. No weapons, shields only. If Ja'ula or her lackeys come to visit, they'll be sitting ducks. Fortunately, we're here.
Indeed. Let's get going.
We're carrying some defense satellites in the shuttle bay. Deploy them at key defense points, and Ja'ula will be in for a nasty surprise if she decides to raid this spore colony.
Understood. Let's get those satellites in place. Deploy the Aquaries as escort. If you cover me, Grand Admiral, while I deploy the satellites.
Alachi fleet dropping out of warp. They're arming weapons.
Alachi. Shields up. Oh, nice. Carries frigates. Great that. That was a mean weapon. If it was that orange beam. Or is it the, that rift? That spore rift.
Okay, let's have a look. Sensors online, weapons active, shields at full. Good. Defense Satellite Alpha is open and ready for business. May it never fire a shot. We've got more work to do here. Let's get the next satellite in place.
Helm, let's get to deployment site beta. So you said you're technically using what Jeweler's using. Yeah, fight fire with fire, as they say. Set course for site beta.
Heads up! An Alachi fleet just dropped out of warp. Let's get Satellite Gamma online while we can.
Radio Stamets.
I was afraid of this. More Alachi.
Oh, they don't know when to quit, do they? Satellite Delta coming in place.
They're hitting Satellite Alpha again.
Heading in. These Alachi do not know when to quit. They're jumping about, aren't they? Don't worry, I got you covered.
Another Alachi fleet going after Satellite Delta.
Let's teach these Alachi to stay in the mushroom world, you know? That's where they belong. I'm getting dilithium more every time I kill. Is that because I'm playing in a team?
Getting readings from Satellite Gamma. Looks like an Alachi flagship.
So I don't normally get dilithium. Hey, what's up, Silk Yoga? Boarding party en route. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Ah, I see. Interesting. Oh, we completed, do it? Very nice. Let's go with...
Getting lots of good data coming in from the satellites. Looks like they're green across the board. Donatu Station sends their regards. There's a few dozen people down there who'll sleep a little easier tonight thanks to our efforts.
Well, if the Alachi return, the station will be ready for them.
The Alachi, the Ferengi, the Orions, and hey, let's not forget about Jaula. Anyone tries to make a play for the Spore colony, they're gonna regret it. But I digress. As much as I'd like to stick around and see what the researchers are up to, there's more work to be done.
Rightio, Paul. Helm. Set a course. Warp 5. Engage. Oop.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Kern system. Kumarke's there with the Lucari research group. They were studying spore colonies in that system, but now I'm thinking they're fighting for their lives against House Mocha. We should give the Lucari a hand while we can.
Always happy to lend a hand. Helm, set a course. Set a course for the current system. You still with me, Grand Shadow? Rescue and search.
Good to see you, my friend. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a firefight once again. That said, I can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side during such an ordeal.
Yeah, we always meet under these circumstances, don't we, Captain Kumarke? I'm glad we got here in time, Captain.
As am I. In spite of our mission being scientific in nature, the rogue Klingons attacked us all the same. I suppose they thought we'd be easy prey. I'm happy to say their logic was tragically flawed.
Well, they're not exactly the Vulcans, are they?
We can ponder their motivations further once the shooting stops. For now, I believe we should focus our attention on putting a stop to their attack.
Agreed. Run away, Captain. Shields up. Red alert. Let's go help Captain Kumarke. Rightio. Deploying the Aquaries. Come on, Shield's taking a pound in it. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're deploying photon torpedoes by transport again. These Klingons are without honor. Alright.
We did it. Sensors are clear, for the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however.
What is it, Captain Kumarke?
2 of our ships were studying the nearby rift into the mycelial network when the Klingons attacked. While I'm still showing them on sensors, they're not responding to our hails. I fear they're in danger.
Alright, we'll investigate and render assistance if necessary. Helm set course for the mycelial tear.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
Typical. Always bad timing. Alright.
Thank you for coming to our aid. Some sort of energy surge erupted from the rift and hit us. We lost main power, sensors, everything. If you arrived a few minutes later, it would have been over for all of us. Needless to say, any assistance you can offer us now will be greatly appreciated.
Stand by, Captain. We'll get you out of this.
Truly, the blessings of Lucar are upon us this day. Thank you. Our sister ship was hit by the energy surge as well. I will not abandon the Voot or her crew before returning to safety.
Okay. I love the way he says, I will not abandon, even though the text says I won't. Anyway, can I count on your help with this? The Klingons may send more ships to attack us. We'll assist with the Voot as well, Captain. Let's go. Let's go. Where's it to? Ah, you're already on it. Nice.
Our systems are coming back online nicely. My thanks to you and your crew. At the risk of looking impatient, may I suggest we move to safer surroundings? There's no telling when this rift will surge once more, and then all three of our ships will be stuck like Gretloons in a snare strip.
We can't have that, can we?
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be a good idea to use what we've learned so far and close the rift up while we can. The longer it stays open, the more chances we have of pissing off the Alachi, or the Jasep, or a roving tardigrade. You see where I'm going with this?
I hear you. Good point.
If you feel that's for the best, well, so be it. We'll watch your back while you make that happen.
Very good, Captain. Stand by.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Always punctual, these Klingons, isn't they? Don't worry, we got your backs. Super weapon activated. Damn, that was crazy. That's a lot of ships. But they keep coming. Not scared. Just slightly worried about all the, you know, blood revenge that's going to be coming my way after killing all these Klingons. You know what the Klingons are like. God, they don't quit, do they? As long as they don't stop nuking me again, I'll be fine. Alright. I was kind of just pushed out of the battle then. I would have thought these Klingons would have learnt their lesson by now.
Let's deal with the stragglers, shall
Do you know, I kind of feel like bad for the Lucari. They've only been in space like a year. And already been in more conflicts than you can imagine. Very nice.
I think that was the last of them. It appears Ja'ula and her forces have been stopped once again. Though she is quite determined. They may well return here to pursue their mischief once more.
If they do, we'll be ready for them.
Indeed. In the meantime, we'll remain here to complete our research. Safe travels to you.
Until the next time, Captain Kamarake, let's hope it's under better circumstances. Make sure I got all the items. Helm, set a course.
I think that indeed.
Engage. Oh, I didn't do me rewards. Yeah, the Lucari have had the bad end of the stick. You know, literally, their first outing was like against time travel, then the Iconian War. They're not at it pretty good. Give it to their persistence though to keep exploring. Yeah. Alright, what do I want? Let's go Delta Marks. No. Well, at least they have captains to back them up. True, true.
Starfleet's been reading a lot of Klingon ships operating near the Briar Patch. Normally, I wouldn't be too concerned, but there's a spore colony in there. If any of those Klingon ships belong to House Mokai, then Ja'ula might have a harvesting operation in there too. Dangerous as it is, I think we need to go see what's going on inside the Briar Patch.
Aye, I think a look is warranted. Alright, Helm, set a course for the Briar Patch. Did you really get sent to space dock again? Love sending you to space dock, doesn't it?
I'm picking up signals from automated harvester units. It's Mokai Tech. They're processing spores here. Looks like they've placed the harvesters on several asteroids. We need to shut those down now.
Agreed.
I'm picking up a lot of Metreon gas pockets out there, too. If we get into a fight, watch your fire around them. One hit can set one of them off, and the resulting explosion could be deadly.
I know.
To a starship.
I get told this every time I come here. Understood. We'll be cautious.
I'm betting the Mokai will come after us after we take out the attack.
Ah!
Shutting that thing down is easy enough, but I'm concerned about the conditions within the spores. I'd like to neutralize that before taking the harvester tech offline, if you don't mind. Letting it linger could lead to serious side effects within the mycelial network.
Very well. Neutralize the radiation and shut down Jeweler's tech. Yeah, Metro and gas is pretty potent stuff if you're right in it.
Watch it! Mokai attack ships just dropped out of cloak.
Yeah. I think it was a chain reaction to Metron gas. Watch out on your 6.
Hate to say I told you so, but I did, and us Mokai knows we're more than we deal with. We better get to the next harvester and shut it down fast.
Agreed, Ham. Let's get moving before we get caught in this explosion. Man, that chain reaction's crazy.
That was fast. Predictable, but... Sensors are clear for now. Let's see what happens.
Man, that chain reaction when you hit the Metron gas.
Two down, one to go. Hope we can deal with it before Jaula sends more of her friends to make sure we don't.
Agreed, let's move.
Klingons. A lot more Klingons. We're in trouble.
Sound a bit scared there, Stamets.
Looks like Gillock's are on our side for a change.
Now these will actually change sides all the time, don't it? One minute they're against us, next minute they're with us. Watch out for the Cleve battleship there, buddy. There it is. These Klingons really don't like us here, do they? Man, I gotta push that combat zone again. God damn it.
Two ships left. I think we might make it through this.
Do that.
All clear. Let's shut down the last harvester before the Alachi get nervous.
Right here.
That was something. Still debating whether it was terrifying or gratifying or both, but it was something. We'll want to keep an eye on this system until the whole Japan situation is dealt with. I wouldn't put it past her to send more ships and harvest.
Yeah. Aye, aye, Paul. Helm, set a course. Warp 5. Engage. What should I go for this time? Where did it send you this time? Hey, right here. Right. Next mission. Which is not up yet. Woo! Brace for impact.
There's a
There it
Starfleet
is.
distress signal coming from the Kinger system. The USS Birmingham was investigating pirate activity in the area while on patrol. There's a large concentration of spore colonies in that system. If pirates are in the spore business now, we have a new problem to deal with. We better see what's going on there. Pirates, it's hairy mud all over again.
Alright. Helm, set a course. Why does it do this to me? The ninth rule. To the Kenya system. Dude, if I find Madrin here, I'm not going to be happy. I thought I left that Ferengi in the dust long time ago.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're under cloak.
Oh, we're getting hail from the Birmingham.
Good to see you. Admiral Cabret, at your service. As you can see, we're dealing with an unexpected breakout of hostilities here.
What happened here, Admiral?
We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell.
Did I hear you correctly? A Ferengi ship with a cloaking device?
Afraid so. Fortunately, the Carter and Shurgat were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
The odds aren't in their favor at the moment, Admiral.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation coming from a nearby asteroid. I think your Ferengi is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
We need to stop that immediately.
Take the Carter and Shurgat with you. the Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships. And you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
Agreed. Let's get to it then, Admiral.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
All ships form up on me. Let's head out.
Lead the way, and the Shurgat will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
That star looks like it's going under some intense coronal mass ejections, doesn't it?
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral.
It's Madrid.
This salvage is mine and mine alone. Now run along before I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. After all, even a damaged ship of that class will fetch a fine pile of latinum.
Look here, Madrid. This is going to be the last time we cross paths, because I'm going to blow you out of the sky. I think you're overestimating your chances, Madrid.
That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of your ways.
Yes, okay, have it your way.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll take a look.
Modern explosion
Let the Ferengi rot. We will deal with this first.
Is that the Herosian? What are they doing there? Alright, where is Madron?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's hear the bad news first.
Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if he sells to Ja'ula.
And the good news?
The Ferengi ship just dropped out of cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters only. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off their hands?
Ah, sounds like a great idea. Let's make it happen. And while we're at it, let's put Madron in the ground, shall we?
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal phaser works just fine.
Well, I have a friend with a finger on a button too. And she's willing to destroy you with her super weapon if you don't comply. Ready? Energize.
You beamed out my spores! Not one, not some, but all my spores! I'm ruined! Oh, I don't suppose you're interested in a very promising business opportunity on Risa? Beachfront property?
Hard pass. You're under arrest, Madron.
We've got company, angry company. They're targeting us and the Ferengi.
Red alert. All hands, battle stations.
Cutting out the middleman here, Madron. Give us the spores.
Oh, God, the Orions.
You treacherous! It'll get worse by the minute.
Alright. Now, where were we, Madron? Something about under arrest?
The nerve of some people. Do they not know the 16th rule of acquisition? A deal is a deal. Ah, but you're not a barbarian like those. Never mind. You've got class. I can tell.
Flattery won't work, Madron, but you're still under arrest.
Now, don't be so hasty, my classy, well-armed friend. Before you haul me off, off, let me tempt you with a one-of-a-kind offer. That Ryzian timeshare I mentioned earlier, plus a full barrel of Tranya. 2386 vintage. That's easily worth my weight in latinum.
You can't bribe your way out of this one, Madrin. Ops, prepare the tractor beam. Let's get Madrin where he belongs.
The last episode of Captain Proton. It's yours.
Nope.
The Birmingham is ready for action, and not a moment too soon. It looks like Madron's treacherous friends are coming back for a rematch.
We're seeing them too, Admiral.
I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you? I'm helpless. You have to protect me.
We'll do what we can, but you're still under arrest after all. Protective custody.
Why are you defending that Ferengi worm? He's not worth dying for.
Goddamn. That's one hell of a super weapon. Instantly destroyed the battleship. Well, the Orion ain't that strong, are they? Nice.
Well fought indeed. They'll think twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jaula or any of Modron's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them.
And our friend Madron?
Modron's on his way to a Federation holding facility. We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out.
Oh, I don't want to be seeing Madron again, Admiral. Thank you for your assist. Helm, set a course. Let's hope that's the last we see of Madron. Rightio, no worries.
The Klingons think House Mokai forces are up to something in the Imaga system. I understand there was a problem with a planet killer in that system a while back. Interesting. Oh, where was I? Right, Imaga. In addition to a lot of debris and the ruins of this planet Killer, there are spore colonies there. And House Mokai is probably harvesting them, so we should put a stop to that real soon.
Aye, Commander. Ruins of Doom.
Getting some unusual readings from the spore colonies in this system. They're mutating at an accelerated rate, absorbing and emitting some nasty radiation as they do so.
Harpeng radiation? It was used to destroy the Doomsday Machine.
Right, well, the spores are growing on the debris of this Doomsday Machine, which is where all of that radiation is coming from. This is a problem. The radiation is bleeding into the city and the spores. It'll cause serious damage if we don't deal with it soon.
I was saying, was that a misfire there, Grand Admiral? Recommendations, Commander Poolstamets?
Hate to say it, but we need to cull the mutated spore colonies before the damage to the network is too great to reverse.
Understood, Helm. Understood. Helm, take us to the first spore colony. It's a good thing there's no one in front of you then, wouldn't it?
Want to get hit by those radiation pulses. Trust me. Watch out! Mokai raiders on an intercept.
No, that's typical. Oh.
Let's deal with the next spore colony before the Mokai send reinforcements.
Watch out for the radiation.
Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
Whew. Yeah, radiation's pretty lethal.
Destroy these fools and take back what is rightfully ours! From now!
I'm gonna track beam.
For the Empire!
Yeah, Terran spacesuits.
The newest Klingon arrival on our side.
There's even, let's add some of my own Klingons.
We will fight another day!
They keep sending them in, we keep mowing them down. What up, Spartan? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What game are you thinking about playing? Yeah. Very nice.
Glorious! Did you see how Ja'ula ran like a scalded targ? She is not Klingon, and a disgrace to the memory of her honorable brother. We shall remain vigilant. If the coward Ja'ula shows her hideous face here again, I will finish what we started here this day. I will send her, screaming, to the gates of Grethor.
Kapla, Captain Corin. It is an honor to see you again. And yes, she has a lot to answer for.
Is it me, or do most forms of Klingon justice ultimately end with screaming in Grethor? You know, never mind. I think I know the answer to that. Look, as long as House Mokai isn't polluting and destroying the mycelial network, I'm good.
Aye aye. Helm, set a course. Engage. Whoop 5. What's that? Pathology 2, Spartan? Not sure I've heard of that one. What's it about?
The long-range sensor arrays in the trailer system went offline recently. Last thing they picked up before that happened was a Borg scout ship. I'm heading to Trailus now to investigate. If this is the beginning of a new Borg incursion, I could use some backup. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Is this the continuation?
The long-range
Yeah.
sensor arrays.
This
in the
mission can
trailer
only be
system went
completed
offline.
as a single player.
Last thing they picked up before that happened was a Borg scout ship. I'm heading to Trailus now to investigate. If this is the beginning of a new Borg incursion, I could use some backup. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Alright, we'll do 7.
Until next time.
Thank you for the assist, Grand Admiral, in those patrols. Once I get some more multiplayer missions, I'll happily enjoy your assistance again. See you on the other side, Admiral. Helm, set a course for the trailer system. Maximum warp. About it. I know you don't mean nothing about it.
Thanks for coming. Been a while. You look well. Considering what I hear about your exploits, that's an impressive feat. Back to business. Spotting a Borg scout here made a lot of people nervous, and with good reason.
It's good to see you again, Seven. And my exploits have been far and wide. It's nice to hear my prestige precedes me. Well, and I can imagine a Borg scout out here can, you know, send people's nerves awry.
So, some old friends called in a favor, and here I am. I came here looking for Borg, but the real problem turned out to be sabotage. Orion smugglers fouled up the long-range array, but they left the short-range sensors intact. I have plenty of evidence from the sensor logs to turn over to Alliance officials.
And the Borg?
Still a concern. If they're sizing up this quadrant as an incursion zone, we need to know about it. I have a few ideas on upgrading the sensor arrays, making them harder to disable and better at spotting Borg. Beam me over and we can sort out the details.
Very well. Stand by for transport. Energize.
With your assistance, I can complete the modifications quickly.
Aye, aye, let's go. So, runabout. I love how, like, all runabouts are named after rivers, you know?
Good. Now that we have a working array, our next step will be initiating the new security protocols. Hold on. Are you seeing this? The long-range sensors just lit up like a Dabo table.
Analysis.
Reading a massive energy surge. We're being scanned. Something's overriding all our control systems, attempting to bypass.
Shields up. Brace for impact. Wow. This can't be good. Oh, that looks like hell. Huh.
Well, that was unpleasant. Still, there are no damage reports, no casualties.
Just a little dizzy. Where are we?
Scanning. This is unexpected.
Well, I don't think you can help that now, yeah. Time warp or just wormhole? It was something. Care to align us, 7?
According to astrometrics, we were catapulted several hundred light years from Trailus to the Excalibur system.
Excalibur seem to recall a few space legends about this place.
There's the facts to go along with those legends. In the 23rd century, Excalbians abducted the USS Enterprise and subjected some of her crew to a series of combats. Some sort of morality test.
Well, I don't like the look of this. Is it possible we're here for the same reason?
Feels that way to me. I doubt they dragged us all the way out here to have a Ractogeno and talk about baseball. There's one way to find out for sure. Hail them and see what they want.
Lots of astroperic interference on Excalibus. Blah, blah. We can't establish comms.
I can boost the signal once the ship is in a standard orbit. Assuming the Excalbians are in a talking mood, we should have answers soon.
What the episode with like the Greek gods where they're giant people? Is that the one where we're talking about? Yeah. 'Cause that was a unique episode. Agreed. Helm, take us into standard orbit over Excalbian. Or am I thinking of a different episode? There's a lot of episodes in the original series. It's all about the original series. Boost comm signal.
We are receiving your signal. On behalf of the Excalbian people, I bid you welcome.
Wow, if it isn't Abraham Lincoln. Forgive me, sir. I wasn't expecting to speak with Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, I suppose that would be a bit of a surprise. You'll pardon me for that, I hope. Some time ago, I met and fought beside one of your own, Captain James Kirk. Under the circumstances, we felt seeing a familiar face would make this meeting go a little smoother.
Okay, I see. Why are we here, Mr. President?
That is a complicated matter, I'm afraid. I think it would be easier to discuss it face to face. We prepared a meeting ground on the surface of Excalibur. It meets your needs for atmosphere and climate, as I understand them. Will you join us there?
We accept your gracious invitation, Mr. President. We'll beam down at once. To the beam. Energize. Well, this is a turn. We're expecting Abraham Lincoln.
Welcome, friends. I do hope the local climate is to your liking.
The climate's fine. It's our abduction that we have a problem with.
It's a trap.
My apologies. It was not an action of my choosing, I can assure you.
Interesting.
Your presence is required for a matter of great importance.
Greater than conversations with dead presidents?
Long ago, the two of us were involved in a study, if you will.
An evaluation of two concepts, good and evil. The initial results were ultimately inconclusive.
Spartan, you're
The
funny.
debate has continued since that time.
We now seek a final resolution.
What does that have to do with us, exactly?
You have been chosen as advocates for the concept of good.
But you will not face it alone.
Well, this isn't a surprise.
Hello. Looks like we have a lot of work to do here.
That's putting it mildly.
I love how me and my character have the same, hand on the chin expression, you know? How great is that? Well, if this isn't Michael Burnham, well, fancy meeting you here.
You have questions. I will attempt to clarify our intentions.
We're listening.
In this trial, you will be accompanied by associates that we have created for you. You will confront a variety of situations in opposition to evil forces. Your actions will be judged, as will those of your opponents. The prevailing concept will guide us as a people. We shall pursue the virtues of good, or the vices of evil.
Okay. Well, why have you chosen violence as a means to evaluate the concepts?
We find violent conflicts produce pure examples of good and evil. They provide the best results to evaluate and judge.
Okay, and if we refuse to participate in this trial?
Failure to participate will be seen as your endorsement of the supremacy of evil. The trial will then conclude with a judgment in favor of evil, and our subsequent pursuit of the concept as a guiding principle.
So fight or evil wins by default. That's not much of a choice.
The trial awaits you. Proceed through the portal behind me when you are prepared.
Oh god. This universe likes to, teach me lessons, doesn't it? Very well, let's get this over with.
I think we need to be cautious when dealing with the Excalbians. They're a lot like Q, minus a sense of humor. Fashion sense could use a little work, too.
Indeed. Recommendations?
For now, I say we play their game and stay in one piece. Look for opportunities to swing things in our favor. Our new teammate here might have some insight into the situation as well.
Good point. Anything you'd like to add, Commander?
Michael Burnham, of the USS Discovery.
The Discovery, Crossfield class, served with distinction, reported missing in action.
Judging by your uniforms, I'd say I'm in the future. The last thing I remember was preparing for battle with my crew, and the crew of the Enterprise. Since we're having this discussion, I'm guessing we won that fight. My apologies, my memory's a bit fuzzy. Possibly a side effect of whatever brought me here.
Indeed. Well, welcome to the 2411, Commander.
Over 150 years. Fascinating. Right. I'll catch up later, assuming we get through this trial in one piece. To address your original question, I wish I had all the answers, but I know as much as you do. Going through this trial will give us the chance to conduct some tests of our own, learn more about them and the situation here.
Agreed. Let's not keep the omnipotent beings waiting, then.
Take heart, my friends. Yarnik has a forceful personality, but his voice is not the only one heard here. There are many Excalbians who would embrace virtues before vices.
Well, it's good to have allies.
Well said. And as one of your allies here, I have a warning for you. The trials are drawn from your past experiences and records.
Oh dear.
But they will not be identical recreations. There will be alterations to test your responses and those of your opponents. Expect the unexpected.
Well, with my colourful past, I can imagine you're going to throw everything at me, aren't you? Didn't they make a pill for omnipotence? Oh dear. Yeah, it comes with a case of arrogance, doesn't it? Thank you for the information.
Please, accompany me.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Beyond that portal, the first trial awaits. Good luck, my
My
friends.
tricorder's showing a Class M tropical biome. By the look of things, this world is under attack. I'm reading a lot of weapons fire from several locations in the area.
This is Bress 3. I've been here before during the battle. During this battle, in fact.
This is a safe position for now, but that could change soon. We need to get to cover fast. I see a plaza ahead. And casualties. Enemy forces may be in the area.
Ready weapons and move out. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
This didn't happen long ago. Some of the bodies are still warm. When did this take place, originally? I don't recognize the uniforms on these Vulcans.
They aren't Vulcans, they're Romulans.
Romulans? You're serious?
Yeah.
Those are Romulans.
Alright.
This is a lot to take in.
Well, I'll be surprised some other time. The Romulans are an offshoot of Vulcans who left after the time of Awakening.
The Romulans are... I clearly have a lot of catching up to do. But the middle of a war zone isn't an ideal place for a history lesson.
Agreed.
These Romulans are Tal Shiar, members of a covert military intelligence force. Their list of enemies is long. Any number of them could be responsible for this attack.
In this case, it's Riemann partisans.
This one was killed by heavy plasma weaponry. Strange. I'm also reading trace amounts of several exotic particles in the area. Antiproton, tachyon. Whoever else was in this fight used some extremely advanced weapons.
Sounds like Iconian weaponry.
Makes sense. The Iconians were allies of the Tal Shiar at this time. They were probably fighting at their side. This may be one of the unexpected changes Lincoln warned us about. Iconians arriving here early.
Oh, that's an unpleasant thought.
Some kind of constructs.
Oh dear.
They're using anti-proton weapons.
Heralds. Not a good sign.
Destroy the force field emitter.
Those were Iconians?
Not quite, they were heralds, harbingers of things to come.
Heralds are augmented servants of the Iconians. They were used primarily as shock troops. We've encountered them before, but if they're here now, things are worse than expected. There's a tactical force field blocking our way. That looks like the emitter over there. Should be simple enough to destroy it.
Let's take it out and move onwards. That's it, just chuck a grenade at a force field, as you do.
Tal Shiar and Heralds fighting Riemann combat squads. Wonderful.
So, these Riemans, they're on our side. Good to know.
You there! I would speak with you.
Well, if it isn't Urbisek.
Your timing is fortuitous, my old friend. My resistance forces are closing in on Hakiv's laboratory, but he has opened an Iconian gate. The Iconians have sent their minions to aid Hakiv, but all is not lost. We can still stop them. The lab is not far from here. If we can fight our way past the guards, we can put an end to all this, and Hakiv.
Urbisek, do you know what's happening here with the Excalbians?
Excalbians? No, Iconians. Hakiv has brought them here. They're putting up quite a fight. I'll need all the help I can get to stop him. Will you help us?
I see, yes, let's find and stop Hakiv. Again.
Looks like there's another tactical force field blocking the way. This Hakiv really doesn't want to be interrupted, does he?
Delaying tactics. Let's find and destroy the shield emitter quickly.
It may not be in an obvious place. Check the nearby buildings and rooftops.
Good point. Spread out. Signal the troops if you spot the emitter. A lot of dialogue in this story, innit?
Excellent. Hakiv has holed up in the south like the cornered vermin he is. Once we're near his position, I can set up a jamming field to prevent him from beaming out. Then we can bring him to justice, at last.
You might be able to block transporters, Obasek, but I doubt you can block a functional Iconian gate. As long as that remains open, Hakiv will be able to escape. Deal with the gate first, then you can talk about justice all you want.
Agreed, let's shut down the gate. Could be worse. Could be facing the Buta plans. So, good news. During ground activity, I will have Alachi fighting for me, it seems. Oh, nice. But replans, though.
Ambush! Look out!
Oh, frozen. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Rapians. Is that what he's saying? You know me in pronunciation, Spartan. Terrible at it. Alright, as you do.
Obasek. So good of you to join us today. I've dreamed of ridding the galaxy of your stench for some time. And now, with the Iconians at my side, that dream shall become a reality.
This ends now, Hakiv. No amount of Iconian or Tal Shiar's scum will stop me. Blood calls for blood.
We have bigger problems. The Iconian gate is still online, remember? Hakiv can bring in Iconian reinforcements as long as it is.
Then let's shut it down. Keep Hakiv and his forces busy while we work, or this trial will end real soon. And not in our favor.
Understood. You have the time you need, Commander. Mate, my shields aren't doing very good here. Hello! Ah! Out the way. Just stand there, as you do.
Taking fire over here.
I need help at the gate controls.
Hang on a minute, I got this big guy in my face. Ow. Come on. Just Hakiv left.
He has a stealth field. Spread out. Find him.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything.
I don't care. Blood calls for blood, Hakiv.
No, not like this. You're better than this. If you do this, it won't be justice. It'll be murder. You don't have to do this.
He must pay for what he's...
Not good.
Alright, what's the call? Help Obasek or catch Hakiv?
Do it.
Obasek's in bad shape. He needs field surgery right now, or he's not going to make it. I can't do this alone. I'll need your help to save him.
But
He keeps getting away. If he leaves through a gateway, he could return with enough Iconians to finish us off. Do you want to pursue him?
Let's save Obasek. Because, you know, seems like the right thing to do. See how quick that was?
Rest easy, friends. This part of the trial has reached its conclusion. There's a portal nearby. Use it to return to Yarnik. He wishes to review the results of the trial.
Very well, let's see what he has to say about all of this. Let's hope I made the right choice. Meanwhile... okay.
At a critical moment, you move to save Obasek's life. Because of this, Akiv escapes and convinces the Iconians to pursue a scorched earth assault on their enemies. Billions more die in the following war as a result. An intriguing choice, to be sure.
Well, it was a hard choice, but I stand by my decision.
To callously leave an ally to die upon the battlefield is not the mark of a strong soul. Saving the life of a comrade in the fight against evil was a brave and noble act, one worthy of praise rather than scorn.
See, he gets where I come from.
The trial continues. Proceed through the nearby portal when you are ready to begin the next evaluation.
Very well, rock guy.
Come this way for your next trial.
I'm just going to put the fan on a sec. It's getting rather hot in here. Whoop. Yeah, with the Xbox and the laptop bellowing out the amount of heat, it gets hot. Alright, let's go.
Any idea where we are? I haven't seen anything like this.
This is the Anorex, a Krenim vessel built for temporal war.
Some of this tech is very advanced, most likely from the future. Anorex was heavily modified after a scientist named Noy stole it from Kiana Station.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Damage control teams. The ship's been in a rough fight.
Just come around the corner and like frozen in time, actually. Your character is just a no. Well, these are things from my past, so you know if I didn't know about it, you know.
This looks like some kind of command station.
Secure the area. You might be able to find useful data here.
I know, right? It would be weird if I didn't. Alright.
The petty squabbles over the Tox Utat have become tiresome. First Krog, and now Azure and Boratus. They growl and demand and threaten to depart over the artifact like petulant children. If it were not a critical element of my plans, I would have left it on Ryza, along with the corpses of Picard and his charming thief.
Okay. What's that? So there is no like game over on this. You just die and respawn at the same point. Yeah, basically there's no permadeath.
My plan to recruit Admiral Lita to the Temporal Liberation Front was a success. Keeping her loyalty, however, is quite challenging. Like so many Terrans, her dreams of empire are strong. As long as those dreams remain in her reality, our partnership shall continue. The moment her dream takes hold in our reality, my reality, then the honeymoon, as they say, is over.
Interesting.
Despite her successful recovery of the Tox Utot and the restoration of the Nakul Star, she wants more. She wants revenge. It is tempting to use the Tox Utot on Sol, on Vulcan, on every star in the Alliance, but I have a better use for it at Procyon 5. Nakul vengeance shall have to wait.
What's that? At least make it if you die, you have to restart the mission again. That's what I would have thought would have happened, but it don't. You do get like respawn points.
The Spear Builders grow suspicious of my inquiries. I believe they begin to realize what my ultimate goal is, what I shall do once this war is won. Today, at Procyon 5, I will undo what the Alliance has done to them, to me, to my family. I will bring back my wife and child. All of this is for them, and no one will stop me.
Okay.
Funny, I've been to Procyon 5. It's unremarkable. In our time, at least. Looks like things change considerably in the next century.
Indeed. We are in the middle of the final battle in a temporal war.
And on the bridge of the enemy flagship, no less. Judging by the look of things, the battle may not be going well for this temporal liberation front.
Agreed.
We should leave. By now, we've been detected by their security systems. And I'd rather not be around when they send combat teams to retake the bridge.
I just want to know why we have Commander Burnham here. Like, what does she bring to the, table? Yeah. Good point, Commander. Let's move out.
There's a turbo lift down this way.
She's kind of just... Shut up, Seven, you half-borg. She has a boy's name and points out the obvious stuff. Yeah, she's a bit Captain Obvious, isn't she?
Here.
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Yeah, along with multiple life forms all armed.
Yeah, my shields aren't as strong as what I'm used to.
Nice try, but you're done here.
Alright. Admiral Lita, what are you doing here? Well, I know why you're here, but like... What are you doing here? That's it. Get on your ass. Man, I wish I had her armor. Jesus Christ. How much fire could you take? Your captain has received 15,000 phaser damage. There we go.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Always running like the coward you are.
see him. No, he's on the upper platform.
This place seems familiar. A few extra boxes than it were last time, I believe. No?
Waste time as you see fit.
Oh god, they're not cool again.
Not.
So everyone's been invited to this party. But what's that? Damn, Nita could survive a neutrino bomb, but it still would be enough to survive my weapon. Woo. Ban. Alright, if it's day, no attacking. 3 minutes. Okay. I'm just trying to avoid the 3 minutes. Ah. I know, right? Woo. Well, at least my allies might be able to do something. God damn, she's on me like fucking... I'm dead. I'm dead. You really know how to... White on rice, yeah. They keep like stunning me, so I'm like screwed. Come on, Evelyn, sort them out. I have been banned from attacking for a couple more minutes. That was automated, that wasn't my fault. What is that they keep hitting me with? It's like stun field or something? Alright, another 20 seconds. I'm gonna die again. Man, the NPCs don't really do anything, do they? They kind of really rely on you. There we go. That was an interesting few minutes. Am I missing 7? Where'd 7 go? I got Burnham and Evelyn, but no 7.
History shows you have a habit of meddling
you
in
too?
the affairs of others.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Was that 7 never existed? She was all a fiction in your imagination. Yeah. Must be going crazy in my old age. Honestly, where is she? Well, she's not anywhere on the map.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another?
I don't know.
You. Apparently Daniels hasn't grown weary of plucking you out of time and sending you to vex me. How many times have I killed you now? 4? 5? Honestly, I've lost count.
Killed me?
It doesn't matter. Before I kill you, again, understand this. After today, the Alliance ends forever, and you with it. Daniels won't be around to save you this time.
Stand down, Noi. Your insanity ends here and now.
I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious.
I understand the need to bring back the ones we've lost.
Living in the past and exercising...
Oh, that's 7. Or is that my imagination? Must be my imagination. Because she's still fucking here.
I will not be defeated. I control time itself.
Well, you're about to run out of time once you get out of that force field. You like my stickers then, Vincent Derry? Well, not stickers, like icons I made. Oh, Evelyn's asleep. I'm about to be asleep too. No. I really got to change my Borg modulator for health. No, I do. Alright. Now, me and you have some words. No, it's more enemies. Over here. A pet trivial provides health.
Enough! I will erase you all!
Yeah, it's like 50 hit points or something.
If anything, time controls us.
Deep, but wasted on Noi. His grief blinds him to things like logic and truth.
Yeah, tribbles are good in stews, you know? Oh, god damn it. Stews starving your enemies. There is a bunch of uses for them. Yeah, so true.
I'm so close. I won't let you win.
Just remember not to feed your tribble after midnight.
The core is ready. I will end you and take my ship back in time.
You cannot stop our plans.
Really, Sphere Builders, get out of here. Good for morale, bad for space, so. I believe I got an assimilated triple as well. Well, triples are definitely good for Klingon detection. Small ship like the Odyssey class. Oh. It's not the size of the ship, it's how you use it. So I've heard.
No! I've come too far. This time I'll make sure you're never born. Even if I have to shoot you in the cradle.
Noi! Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
How can this be? You were lost.
I'm here now, husband.
Nope. Kill. Yeah, knew that was coming. Oh, God.
Why? Cloud.
Because this war needed to end, Noi.
Before it consumed us all.
Okay. That was unexpected, but expected at the same time.
Noi was a danger to all life, even in the Dominion. I could no longer sit back and watch as the Alliance failed to stop him, time and time again. And so, I have done what you could not. Now, we must destroy this vessel, so it can never be used again. Let us end this war, once and for all.
Or get the ship from Into Darkness. Wow, Clayface is in this, whereas Batman, when you need him, I'm pretty sure he didn't get stabbed by a changeling last time. No, I stopped him last time. The changelings, I don't think, were involved in the temporal war. Do you think that will end the conflict?
She's got a point.
I think you want 7.
Without Noi, without Anorex, the TLF will lack the power and leadership needed to fight the Alliance. The war will end. And who knows, maybe there'll be a chance at a lasting peace this time. Stranger things have happened.
True.
The situation could have been avoided. He was finished. You didn't need to execute him.
That's true. The fight was over.
Maybe we can still do this the right way.
Oh, God. Here we go. Go on, then.
This is a time ship. We should be able to generate a localized temporal spike and send ourselves back to a point before this whole situation goes too far. Let's finish this without resulting to cold-blooded murder.
Alright, agree we need to make things right here. Tampering with history was what started all this. Let's destroy NRX and be done with it. Alright then, chat, what do you think? See, me personally, screw time travel, let's just destroy the ship. I've had enough of it. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think the right choice is? Not a good idea. Also, I found a ship, and since temporal investigations hasn't stopped me yet, they either haven't noticed or they don't care. Not a good idea. What do you reckon? I reckon we just destroy the ship and let it just go. You know, going back in time to change events has already happened. I didn't sign up for this shit. Your thoughts, guys? Let it go. What do you think, Spartan? You've had enough of time travel? Me too. You keep changing time shit, it's bound to hit the fan. Rightio. Alright then, tampering with history was what started all this. Let's destroy NRX and be done with it. Start the self-destruct. Let's put an end to this once and for all. Yep.
You have chosen wisely. I am pleasantly surprised.
Oh, what now, Founder?
I have much to discuss with the leaders of the Alliance. Steps must be taken to protect the timeline from criminals like Noi. For you, the war is over. Return to your ships. I suspect we shall meet again in due time.
Very well.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends.
Oh, what's up, Abe? How's it going? You haven't seen Seven around here, have you? She, like,
Yarnik
disappeared.
awaits our return. He will, no doubt, have things to discuss after observing your actions here.
Of that, I have no doubt. Let's go.
Let's return.
Oh, there she is. Where the hell have you been? Alright.
In allowing the murder of Noi, you made him a martyr for his cause, and the temporal war continues. Noi's followers go on to destroy the homeworlds of every Alliance member in antiquity. With no opposition, they become the dominant force throughout space and time.
Well, I believe we did the right thing in the end. She didn't care enough about you to stay there.
The loss of Noi was tragic, to be certain. But the risk of losing countless more to temporal manipulation was too great. In his madness, Noi's pursuit of vengeance would have laid waste to many a world. Bringing an end to that insanity was a mercy.
Your participation in the trial has been informative thus far, but we require more data to make our decision. Another scenario has been prepared. Enter the portal when you are ready to begin.
If you insist, you big bag of rocks.
This way.
Getting too old for this crud.
This place isn't familiar. Either of you know where we are?
Oh, I don't recognize it either, Commander.
I know where we are, I just don't know when. Knowing that's gonna make all the difference here, believe me. Let's take a look at those consoles and see if there's any useful information in them.
Very well, let's figure this out quickly. Alright, Seven with us this time? Nope. Seven, that lazy, no good Borg.
Science officer's log. ESOF 4 was a test site for Section 31's Project Daedalus. It appears to be abandoned. The planet's atmosphere is toxic to most life forms, but we were able to establish a safe work area and habitat. We've set up a plasma reactor to power the phase discriminators we'll need to capture the Red Angel. If the plan works, that is. If it doesn't, this may be my final log entry.
Ah, interesting.
This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. We need to know more.
Science officer's log. Control found us. We fought valiantly, but Discovery wasn't a match for Control's Section 31 ships. What's left of her crashed, not far from here. Somehow, Saru and Tilly were able to transfer the sphere data to this location. But it's only a matter of time before Control figures that out and comes to collect prize.
Alright.
I need to get the sphere data somewhere Control can't find it. To do that, I need the Red Angel. But the thing is, I can't trap the Red Angel without help. So I can only hope that someone from Discovery has survived. And they make it here before Control does. If Tilly was here, she'd be a font of optimism. But I know what that atmosphere can do. I don't think anyone else is going to make it. Logic suggests that I take steps to destroy the sphere data before it's too late. For now, I'm sticking with optimism. As Spock would say, there are always possibilities.
Could you speak any
Everything
slower?
matches up to the point where Discovery crashes. That's where things change, and for the worse. Judging by the lack of survivors present, I think we have to finish what they started. If that's even possible.
Understood.
Do you have a question?
Yes, tell us about Control. A bit of history here might help.
Control is a sophisticated artificial intelligence created by Section 31. It was originally designed as a threat assessment program, but it evolved into something terrible. If it collects the sphere data, Control will pursue a path that ultimately leads to a complete loss of life in the galaxy. We cannot let that happen.
Okay, now tell us about the sphere data.
The sphere was a life form. It was extremely old and collected a vast amount of invaluable data over the course of its life. It passed that information on to the crew of Discovery before it died. Control did everything it could to acquire the data, particularly the data on artificial intelligence. It wants that data to achieve sentience. If that happens, it's all over. Control will be unstoppable.
Oh, let's make sure that doesn't happen then. Open sesame. Did you do that?
We were so close to this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console. So far, so good. We need to use that console to prime the EMP next.
Let me guess, go use this
Almost
console?
finished. Use that console to align the containment field.
She is Captain Obvious, isn't she? Yep.
We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is the bait. Me. You'll need to go back to the previous room, close the door, and turn off the vents.
And expose you to a toxic atmosphere.
Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in time to save my life. When that happens, activate the trap.
Very well. Good luck, Commander. Oh, you get to see the Red Angel. Oh, there you are, Seven.
Discriminators.
We should have the power ready for this little stunt.
But we're only getting one shot, so make it count. No pressure.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Right. Do it.
Initiate sequence on my mark. In 5, 4,
3, 2. Wait, abort! Do not engage. Picking up a massive surge of tachyon radiation.
Nope.
She's here! Do it! Do it now! Activate the phase discriminators. Activating EMP.
What are you doing?
We
don't have time for this. Discovery is gone. We have to deal with it ourselves. We have to stop Control now, or it all ends.
I'm so confused. But don't take much. I thought that was Burnham's mother in the show.
Interesting.
For sure. I said, just walk through the field.
I get the feeling you were expecting someone else in that suit, Commander.
Yes. My mother. She designed the suit with my father and used it to escape a Klingon attack. In doing so, she learned how Control ended all life in the future. After that, she used the suit to try and stop that from happening. Clearly, in this reality, that task has fallen to me.
How can we help?
Transfer the sphere data to my suit so I can take it into the future, where Control can never find it. We need to act fast. Control is on its way here now. This needs to happen before it arrives.
Understood. Let's get to work. Just trusting you straight off the bat. You know, no questions. Is that Lorca?
How?
It is. God damn. Hey, mate, Lorca's not...
The sensor log said Discovery went down with all hands.
Well, that makes sense.
Pointless.
That seems awfully familiar. Last episode of Picard.
Control's using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops.
Fucking hell, Evelyn dead already. God damn. Is it meant to be this hard, or is it just me? That's you, Michael. Jesus Christ, Tilly. God damn. Alright, anybody else?
If I leave the field, I'll return to the future. You'll have to fight Control without me.
Great.
Control can't be killed with regular weapons. You need to do something unconventional.
Oh no, bat left?
Try to magnetize the floor. It'll disrupt it.
Magnetize the floor.
And lure it to me. I'll distract it while you give it a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good.
Okay, and which console does that? Anybody? Alright. Over here, you slimy nanite cluster.
I've got its attention. Quick! Magnetize the floor! It worked! Do it again!
From what console now? Ah. I see, I gotta repeat this scenario. What the hell are you shooting at? Ow. I just got whipped. The whole Control storyline Discovery was interesting, but I didn't really like it. But it was definitely an interesting story. God damn it. Ow! Come on, you slime thingy. Hello, Mr. Nanites.
Lead it to the platform.
Over here. Come, Slither. Coming? Is it bugged? Come on, Evelyn, over this way. No? Alright, guys. I think we got a bug here. Anybody got any ideas? Alright. Now you go there. Anybody know how to reset? It's kind of just stuck. And I saw an option for this. I'm stuck. I am stuck. No, okay. As if I'm stuck in the train. It's all well and good you wavered, it's stuck. Maybe it's not as smart as what it thinks. I'll try to respawn. I have successfully been respawned. Oh, it's definitely broken. Now I'm frozen. Alright. Yeah, he's glitched. Thing is, it's not like losing health no matter how much you shoot it. Star Trek Online, at least at its finest, ladies and gents. Alright, now do I restart this particular mission?
I'll distract him like you're giving a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good.
Yeah, I know, right? It's going that way.
It's weakened. Lead it to the platform.
Go on the platform, bitch. Doesn't help, like it. Come on, this way.
It's weakened. Lead it to the platform.
just really fucking froze again there. This is becoming a piss take now. Come on, game. I'm losing the will to live. I ain't gonna bother doing that again. I have to try it again. Like, but I ain't do it tonight. I'm fucking had enough of it tonight. Well then, guys and girls, we've had some technical issues on Star Trek Online. The game's not cooperating with me. It keeps glitching on this boss. And I've just run out of patience. It's like the 5th time now I've had to reset. So I'm just going to leave it until the next one. So I hope you enjoyed the content thus far. Apart from the end bit. I've been Dr. McKay. If you like the content, feel free to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe for YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to reach 200 followers. Well, I've reset a few more times than 3 times, Spartan. So I was like... It's like the 4th, because the first time was the tentacles, second time was Burnham, and then it was tentacles being frozen here. And it's like the 4th time. So this is the 4th time. So I'm just gonna end it and try again tomorrow. Well, thank you for sticking with me though, Spartan. It means a lot. And thank you everyone else who watches. Until next time, I've been Dr. McKay. Thank you for watching me play Star Trek Online. Until the next time, I'll catch you all then. Cheers. Cheers and goodbye. See you later, Spartan. Hopefully we get some luck next time. See you later, buddy.